Happy finally Friday. The Mariners are in Texas to face the Rangers in the first of a weekend series tonight. Should be a great pitching matchup with Brian Wu going for Seattle, who is 3-1 with a 3.09 ERA. Texas starts Jack Leiter, who's off to a 2-0 start with a 2.03 earned run average. The game is being broadcast right now on Root Sports Northwest. Well, Seattle heads into the series with a 2-game lead in the American League West. After winning 7 straight series, the Athletics have won 3 series in a row and moved into a second-place tie with Houston in the division. The Athletics blanked Texas yesterday 3-0. The Angels continue their slide after falling to Detroit 10-4 to make that their 6th straight loss. Well, the Seahawks introduced their first-round draft pick officially yesterday at the VMAC in Renton. North Dakota State's offensive guard Gray Zabel has been getting used to the idea that he's a Seattle Seahawk and will wear the number of the former Seahawk who had a big hand in Seattle drafting him, one Steve Hutchinson. He says it's all just been a blur.
Quick, surreal, whirlwind of emotions, super fun. Anything you could possibly think of. I mean, it's a lifelong dream to be able to say you got drafted, let alone be drafted to the Seattle Seahawks. So what a surreal experience this past week has been. Still hasn't sunk in yet. I got to wake up and pinch myself every single morning that I get to play for the Seattle Seahawks, and it probably never will sink in. Hutch has been awesome throughout this kind of experience. I mean, he interviewed me down at the Senior Bowl. He interviewed me at the Combine. He's been a real mentor this past week. And being able to ask him kind of all the questions that a rookie or a new guy has been unbelievable, and super grateful for him.
Seahawks general manager and president of football operations John Schneider says they were lucky to have Zabel still available when they were on the clock for that 18th overall selection.
We like it a lot. It's going to be highly, highly competitive. You know, we had a group of 4 guys. Thank God. God willing, Gray was at the top of it, and it fell that way. But when we came out of the combine, we felt fairly confident that we'd be able to get one of those 4 guys, and things just fell that way.
John, what was the game or the year, or how did Gray get on your radar? When did you really start watching?
With Kirk and Trent, coming back from the school, and they have a great reputation there. I think, Trent was telling me this morning, the last 5 years, I think the number of snaps is like the North Dakota State's like 25th or 26th of all the schools, in the National Football League. And so it's just these guys come out of there like very well coached. They're highly competitive. They're smart, and there's a lot of want to there, and those are great traits.
Zabel's expected to battle for a starting job on the offensive line, probably at guard. Rookie minicamp gets underway this weekend. The Wenatchee Bighorns won their 6th straight TBL game last night against first-place Great Falls, 135-129. The final, Tavin Cummings, was hot last night, scoring 44 points, shooting 66% from the field, just 1 3-pointer. Rodarius Pig Washington had 26 points to help out the cause as Wenatchee beat the first-place Electric for the 2nd straight time. The 2 teams meet again tonight at 7 o'clock. That'll be at Smith Gym on the campus of Wenatchee Valley College. Go to WenatcheeBighorns.com for tickets. The grand weekend of Apple Blossom Festival, also a big weekend at Wenatchee Valley's Super Oval. Apple Blossom Speed Night tomorrow night will feature the Vintage Modified Nationals, Rockstar Energy B-Mods, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning Thunder Cars, and Zero Handicap Mini Bombers. Gates open at 4:30. The racing gets underway at 6. The website to get your tickets, WVSO.com. Well, Quincy and Chelan picked up doubleheader sweeps in prep baseball yesterday. Checking the scoreboard, the Jackrabbits took 2 from Grandview, 14-4 and 3, make that 3-2. The Goats took down Cascade, 14-1 and 12-2. The schedule today has Cashmere at Kiona Benton in a twin bill. Wenatchee is hosting Davis. West Valley is playing at a doubleheader at Moses Lake. Eastmont's on the road at Eisenhower for 2 games. Fred is hosting Ellensburg for the first of 2 tomorrow morning at 11, while Manson visits Omak. Lake Roosevelt plays Liberty Bell. Waterville Mansfield plays a doubleheader at Wilbur Creston Keller at noon. Okanagan hosts Brewster at 1 o'clock. It was a busy day on the fast pitch diamonds yesterday. Wenatchee swept Davis. Grandview swept Quincy in 2 games. Cashmere took 2 from Cleellum. Cascade won the opener against Waterville Mansfield, and the 2 teams settled for an 8-8 tie in the second game. ACH edged Lake Roosevelt by a final of 8-7. Brewster beat Liberty Bell 15-0. Republic swept Oroville 20-3 and 18-9. Today's schedule in the softball world has Ellensburg at Ephrata. Cashmere is visiting Kiona Benton. Cascade is hosting Chelan. Tonasket visits Bridgeport. Moses Lake is at West Valley. Eastmont is hosting Eisenhower. Liberty Bell is hosting Lake Roosevelt tomorrow morning at 11, while Omak is hosting Manson. Okanagan is on the road at Brewster. In prep boys soccer yesterday, Chelan blanked Omak 2-0. Cascade topped Manson 3-0. It was Okanagan getting by Liberty Bell 2-1, and Brewster beat Oroville by a final of 4-2. Now, the prep boys schedule today and tonight includes Wapato at Cashmere. The 7 o'clock games have Oroville at Tonasket. Wenatchee's hosting Eisenhower. Eastmont's on the road at West Valley. There are 5 matches on the schedule for Saturday, including 3 at 11 a.m. Fred is at Toppenish. Bridgeport is hosting Chelan. Liberty Bell visits Oroville. Quincy hosts Othello at noon, and Omak takes on Soap Lake tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a great weekend.